It's Friday. It means it's time to deploy. Jim is back. Welcome back, Jim.
I'm back. Yes. How you doing?
I'm good. We missed you. I
Yeah, man.
assume you were on very, very important things. I tried to keep a secret, but I wasn't successful. You were working
No,
on
not
stuff.
one of them I was, and the other one I was just having my ass kicked by the flu, to be honest. So if
Oh,
you hear
yeah,
me,
that's right.
I'll try and get the mute button before I start coughing and spluttering again this afternoon.
You beat us. You beat us all. So there you go.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah,
Well, welcome back. How was your week?
yeah. Really good, really good. Good week. Just trying to get that last deployment out right now, actually. So I'll be getting right back to that after this.
All right. Well, we won't keep you. So let's go ahead and get into the news. We have a ton of webinars coming, not only for Octopus, but also Codefresh. So starting with Octopus, later on this month, we've got Nick talking about deployments to Kubernetes at scale. And then in the month of August, we've got 4 lined up so far. So we've got the one-on-one series, which is every month that I run. Then we've got a really cool one with Phil Hollerman, who's the field CTO of GitHub. He's going to join our field CTO of Octopus, Bob Walker, and they're going to discuss improving DevEx and deployments with GitHub Copilot and Octopus Deploy. Now, obviously, this will feature our GitHub Copilot extension that we recently announced and other things as well. Then we have another Kubernetes webinar on August 22nd, Kubernetes workload reliability best practices. And then we're going to wrap things up with a really, really interesting one called How to Use Kubernetes for Octopus to Cloud. How we use Kubernetes for Octopus Cloud. So this one will feature members of the Octopus Cloud team. And specifically, they'll talk about how we use Kubernetes for actually building, managing, and maintaining Octopus Cloud for customers. So I think that's going to be really cool. So
Yeah, awesome.
those are some of the ones that are planned for August. We've also got ones coming up in September. We have more, believe me. So we are feverishly trying to get those added, but lots of good stuff there. Then on the Codefresh side, we have a new 3-part webinar series that we've announced. So the first one is going to be on August 6th. This one's going to be entitled All Things CI/CD. So the description is here. This will feature Dan and Laurent talking about all things CI/CD, and they're going to go through basically using Codefresh to create pipelines for build, test, prod, push the changes, etc. So check that one out on August 6th. Then on August 20th, there's GitOps and Argo, which is going to feature Dan talking about how we do utilize GitOps in the context of Argo and possibly tie it back to Codefresh as part of that deployment. And then wrapping things up on September 3rd, environments and promotions. This is with Dan and Idan, who will talk about the ability to doing deployments to environments, your Kubernetes clusters, and being able to promote from, say, dev to staging to prod in those contexts. So 3-part web series coming on the Codefresh side. Really cool stuff. Moving right along, this is a webinar that Bob hosted earlier today. This was entitled, What is this DevEx thing? What is this platform and DevEx thing I keep hearing about? So Bob went into a lot of great details around developer experience, talking about this, talking about all sorts of things, IDPs, talking about how to utilize this, how it's measured internally at Octopus. So we mentioned some of the internal stuff that we have at Octopus, which is kind of cool. These are some internal charts and graphs. So basically tying into that whole developer experience thing, platform engineering thing. So that's up on our YouTube channel, which you can check out now. And then I also hosted a 101 session featuring our new UI. So I don't know, which would you prefer to see the UI? Are you a dark mode fan or are you a light mode fan? I'm not sure how.
Generally, it's my code editor mainly that I keep in dark mode. Everything else seems to be in light mode. Yeah,
Okay, fair enough. Yeah,
yeah.
I always get asked like which one would be better for demos, and
What do you
I'm on the
prefer?
fence. Well, I think for
Yeah,
demos, I'm almost inclined to go dark mode. But anyways, I show the UI. I show all kinds of things here for UI, so you can check that out. That's up on our YouTube channel as well.
yeah.
GitHub Universe is coming October 29th and 30th. This is in San Francisco. We are sponsoring. We will be front and center here. This is a great little event that we're looking forward to. Not little, great event that we're looking forward to. We will be there talking about all sorts of things. There's their new website they have there. If you happen to be in the San Francisco area, you can check it out. We are one of the principal sponsors along with Microsoft, so we're really, really stoked to be there. We've got some really cool things that we're going to be, can't share just yet, but we've got some really cool things that we're looking to do while at GitHub Universe. And so we're really, really looking forward to this. This is going to be a great event. So check it out there, githubuniverse.com. We are also a sponsor of KubeCon. So KubeCon, CloudNativeCon, ArgoCon, these and other sort of cons will happen in Salt Lake City in November 12th and to 15th. And so you can check it out by visiting the website. Go ahead and register for that. This is a massive event. We went to KubeCon in Paris for KubeCon Europe recently, and that was huge. That was like 15,000, 17,000 people. It was insane.
Wow.
And we had a booth there. This one will be equally as big, and so check it out. We'll be sponsoring it. That'll be a lot of fun as well. And then finally, to wrap things up, this is the homepage, or if not a bookmark, of your browser. There's the Octopus Deploy roadmap. There's a few new items in here that I just want to cite or mention so folks can be aware. So one thing that recently got added was the Terraform provider. So the Terraform provider has been around for a long time. In fact, you can check it out if you go to the registry. So if you go to registry.terraform.io and you search for Octopus, you can see it's listed there. We are currently standing at 3.8 million downloads over all time, which is cool. But the Terraform provider is really a really good way of provisioning Octopus instances. You can use it and put it in the context of HCL, etc. Anyways, the reason why I mention this is because it's been highlighted here as a planned item on our roadmap. So what this means is that we're going to address some relatively well-known issues with the Terraform provider. And so we're asking for your feedback. Please feel free to upvote this if you feel like it's important. I think a lot of folks do. I'm trying to try not to sway people's opinions on this, but obviously I'm biased because I worked on it. So there you go. Another one that you and I saw, or maybe you didn't see, I did certainly, is the live object status. Now, people might wonder, how does this differ from what's available? Live object status is exactly that. It's a little bit different than the status check that we currently do. So the status check will tell you whether things successfully deployed to pods, etc. But what this will do is keep basically a usability, or rather a visibility or traceability on the instances that are connected to Octopus. So you'll be able to actually see the state of pods and services, etc. in your clusters through Octopus now. So this is a live object status or representation of your Kubernetes clusters inside of Octopus, which is kind of cool. And I saw a demo of this internally recently. I thought it was awesome. So I was really looking forward to that. If this is something that you would like, again, vote this up. And these and other items are, of course, all part of our roadmap, which is at roadmap.octopus.com. Cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, I showed deployment freezes recently. In the last episode of Deployment Friday, I gave a demo of that. So always cool stuff. I know you were touching some of these. You were working on some of these things. So there you go.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
Short and sweet. Very quick. So, Jim, glad to have you back. Glad you're recovered and feverishly working on new features. So always glad to have you back. Awesome. All right. Well, until next time, happy deployments, everyone. We'll take care.